Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Twitter. We are in episode 96. And in this episode, we finally wrap up the forgot password modal, starting out by bringing the form we created in the previous episode into the determine content function and debugging some issues that we find with the form component itself. Then we set up our last button that sends the updated password to the backend, sends the user back to the login page. Wrapping up the episode with some random odds and ends that needed to be completed to finish off the forgot password user story. As always, I'm Ethan Uncutter, and let's hop straight into development. So now we just got to set up once again our determine modal. So go ahead and go to our utils, and now we'll go ahead and import forgot form 3. Import forgot form, I guess it's 4 actually, just kidding. We'll make a new case 4, and we're going to return a forgot form 4. And forgot form 4 needs a couple of things. So it needs a update password and matching. So update password and matching. So we'll go ahead and add here. So we'll say update password is a function which takes in an E. E, which is a react.change event from an HTML input element, and this will be void. And then matching is a boolean. Now we can go ahead and throw update password in here and matching in here like so. Then we can go ahead and fix up our forgot modal. So forgot modal, and let's see here. So first things first, I need to go ahead and set another piece of state const, and this is going to be password, and set password equal to use state. And I'm using a little bit of a trick here. This is going to be a record with a string. And what this is going to do is allow us to do one of these, an object with password and confirm. So we have our password and then our confirmed password. And we also need a const matching and set matching, which is equal to use state. And this will be boolean like so, and false. All right, so next we need to update password. So const update password, and this is going to equal to e react.change event, and this will be an HTML input elements, and do this. And now we're going to say set password. We're going to do a React trick, or I guess the JS trick, and we're going to say password, and we're going to say e.target.name. This is why it was important we had that name, e.target.value. So if the name of it is password, we'll set password. If it's confirm, we'll set confirm. And then we do need a use effect, so let's grab that. So inside of a use effect, I like to put those near the bottom. So here, use effect. We are going to watch the user code. So we're going to say, actually we're going to watch password.password. And password dot confirm. Except we need to do this inside of our brackets. So we're going to watch these two change, and as they change, we're going to say if password dot password and password dot confirm. So if both of these have been filled out, we're going to say set matching. And this is going to be equal to password.password is equal to password.confirm. They have to equal one another. So that will go ahead and set our matching for us. So we can go ahead and come back here, and we need a set and password. So we'll do set password. We need matching like that. And I thought we needed set password. Did I not call it set password? I might have called it update password. Let's try that. Update password and save. So theoretically, if we go through this, unknown coder, next, send it to this email, okay, and come back, wait for it to pop up. All right, and come in here. Well, it moved on us, and paste it in here, hit next. So that shouldn't have been an issue. Password. So let me see. Let me think here. So what did we mess up? So if password and password confirm, then what we might have to say, if we come back in here, let's see in here, although not matching, if false, let's see if we do that. Okay, it's not working. Let's make sure that our use effect is firing. Failed to load resource. Definitely did load the resource because it was working. But let's see here. Let's come back into here. Let's make sure that this is firing. Console.log, and we'll say both are started to be filled out. So let's see. It's not changing. It's not calling the use effect. It should be though, because it should be. Oh, you know what? No, we passed right. Update password. Let's console.log the password in general to see if that's changing any. So let's try this. So console.log password. So password. Confirm is not getting changed. So let us check this. Gonna be up here. Confirm isn't changing. So that means that I probably spelled something. Oh, it's because of this. So this should be. After I told you guys it's important to make sure we pass that. So let's see. So that means that, let's see. Now it's backwards again. So let me go ahead and come back in here and refix this. So I think I did it here. Not matching. And let's try this again. So there we go. And we need to go ahead and probably throw matching inside of valid. So here, I think this is actually supposed to be matching question mark. So if it's matching, we'll say true, otherwise false. So now if it's not matching, A has to match, do that, and that's all kind of good to go there. So that looks good. We can take a look at both of these. Except I broke update password, toggle confirm, and toggle password. Set password and set confirm toggle. Why toggle password? Why is this one being weird? Password toggle. This should be confirm toggle. Let's give it another check. There we go. Looks a lot better. Cool. So again, we're getting pretty close, so we can go ahead and set up that stuff. So that means we now need a button to actually submit this stuff. So go ahead and make another button, new folder, forgot button 4, new file, forgot button 4.tsx. and one more new file, forgot button4.css, and open this guy up. So import React from React and import our modal button again, and import our / forgot button4.css. And finally, we need an interface. We'll call this forgot button for props. And we need to submit new password, which will be a void function. Then we need an active boolean, like so. Export const and forgot button and 4. This is a React function component. Takes in a forgot button 4 props, and we have our submit new password and active, like so. It's like that, and we'll go ahead and return our div. Disto div class name equal to and forgot button 4. And here we'll have our modal button, and we'll have our active equal to our active, like so. We'll have our height equal to 50. We'll have our font color equal to white. Have our background color equal to active question mark. If it's active, it'll be black. Let me do this. Active question mark and then a black, and then otherwise it'll be RGBA of 000.7. Then we have our font size of 17. We have our font weight of 700, a 700, a hover background, and this is going to be R0, G0, B0, A is 0.9, and then finally we need an on click. This is going to submit new password, just like that. And in here we're going to have a change password, like that, and save it. And we'll go ahead and do the CSS real quick. It's literally nothing. Dot forgot dash button dash 4, and the height will be fit content, and the width will be 75%, like that. And that one's good. So that means we need to set this up inside the determine modal. So go into our utils and import our last button. Import forgot button 4, and then we'll come down to this one, add a new case 4, return got button 4. So this needs a submit new password and an active. So we need to add those. So I'm going to go ahead and say submit new password, which is a void function. Void, and then we also have a form for active, which is a boolean. And then we can go ahead and pass in submit new password, and then we'll pass in form for active, and that sets that up. Now I need to fix once again the password modal. So come back in here, and what we'll go ahead and say is first we need a new method function const send password equal to async, and then we'll say let body equal to username is user info dot username, and then password is going to be password dot password. It could have been confirmed, doesn't really matter. Then we're going to try, and inside the try we're going to say let request equal to await axios dot put, and this is going to go to http colon / localhost colon 8000 / auth / update / password. We're going to pass in that body. Then we're going to say let res equal to await, and then rec.data, like so. And let me double check. Yeah, I typoed something there, that's fine. And we want to close the modal. After this is done, toggle modal. And then we will catch an error. And probably you don't want to console.log the error, but it is what it is. Console.log e. Cool. So that's kind of good to go. And now we can go and come down here, and we're going to first add in the send password. And then we are going to say password.password and matching. This is the case, we return true, otherwise we return false. So it's got to be matching, and the password has to be filled out to actually enable this. So theoretically, if we go through all of the steps again, it should be working. So as you can see, we can change our password, but if I typoed something again inside of, I'm guessing it's got to be inside here. Forgot form 4 last time. It was, that's all good. Let's try the button or the form. No, it's gotta be this. That looks fine. This looks fine. RGBA. Last time it was a typo in one of these. These look fine. I don't know what this typo is. I'm not really too sure where the bug is on this one. The last time there's an issue like this, it occurred because of a typo on like an RGBA or something. I'm gonna do another look here. Let me just double check to see if this fixed it. Probably not though. So this is still an issue. I'm not sure why this one. Oh, I know why. I'm dumb. We need to say, first off, we need to say this. So we'll go ahead and fix this. We need to set this to true. So this is something I forgot about. So this should be true by default. Matching true. That way it doesn't break. But, oh, now we gotta go through again. Terrific. Keep sending me passwords. Or password reset tokens. Okay, this website is kind of annoying. Paste. I think it's working now. I don't know what the deal was, but we can say PASS word and PASS word should be password. Both look good. So now if we hit change password, it should direct us back to just the login screen, I believe. So if I hit change password, it takes us back here. The only way for us to check to see if this actually did what we wanted was we had to log in. So unknown coder, next, and then our password is now password. Okay, that toggle is not working for some reason. So that's not good. That's something I need to look into. But hit login, it logs us in. So that means the password got changed. So cool. Now real quick, let's go ahead and go into our application and delete this token because I want to be able to log out. All right, so now I want to be able to actually open this up without dealing with that. So now in our landing page, I believe this is landing page. Actually, no, it's the login modal. So now we're going to go into login. It's going to get a little bit messy here for a little bit. Login modal, but we're almost done. So now in here, we're going to have a toggle forgot. And this will be a void. And this is how we're going to open and close our forgot button. And now we're going to go ahead and say, we're going to scroll down and we're going to add a forgot into login form 1. I'll go ahead and word wrap. And in here, we're going to add a forgot equal to, and this is going to equal to toggle forgot. Is that what we called it? Yeah, toggle forgot. It doesn't like it because we had to go back into our form 2 and actually set it up to use that. So inside of our login form 1, login form 1.tsx, we're going to go ahead and fix this. So we go to the top and we're going to add this in here. So we're going to say forgot, and this is a void, and that should fix the login modal. Forgot equal to toggle forgot. Why are you not fixing? Cannot find name because we need to import it here. Toggle forgot. There we go. That's better. Well, now we actually need to go ahead and fix this though. So inside of, I'm guessing the forgot password, wherever forgot is, let's go down to the bottom. This one's kind of a mess. So it's not here. Forgot password on click. Well, now equal to, and this is going to be forgot, like that. And maybe it's not forgot. What did I call this? Or it's also because I forgot to pull it in. Forgot, and that should be good, I believe. So we have it inside of our forgot, and there's one final thing we have to do to get this to work inside of our landing page. Close out of features for a second. Landing page.tsx. What we're going to go ahead and do is whenever we toggle forgot password, we also want to go ahead and toggle login. So we're going to call toggle login. So what this will do is this will close out of the login page, then open up the other one, and then we also need to probably pass in toggle forgot, which will be equal to toggle forgot password. So whenever we click toggle forgot password, it's going to close the login modal and open up the forgot password. So let's take a look at the final thing that we just set up, and let's go ahead and hop in here. And now if we go sign in, forgot password, it opens, we can close out of it. That doesn't quite do what I want. It's probably fine, but it is what it is. Forgot password. I don't know why the X doesn't close all the way out of it. I might want to look into that. It might, you know what? No, that should have been toggled. Let me double check this. So come back in here, toggle login, sets login to not this. So it's almost like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and change just to set login to false, just to make sure that it actually closes out of it. Let's take a look again. So sign in, we don't need this open, forgot password. Cool, there we go. So that will wrap it up. This one is good to go. We have a few more, a little bit of bug hunting and some other stuff to do. And then we're going to move on to some modals whenever we first get into the first time logging in. And if you owe something like that, and we'll get to the feed page. So that is also exciting. Unfortunately, that's going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed, please stick around for the next episode by hitting that subscribe button. You'll know exactly when it comes out, especially at that bell icon. If you did enjoy the content today, please sure to leave a thumbs up. If you did enjoy it, leave a thumbs down. Either way, it helps out with the algorithm all the same. And finally, if you have any suggestions or feedback for me, make sure you leave a comment down below. With that being said, I appreciate you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.